What is one thing you would advise freshmen coming into high school?
Tell them to behave themselves.
What? Bro, is so...
Tell them to walk on the right side of the hallway and tell them to not eat so loud.
If you're late to class, don't run, just walk because you're already late. Answer the question.
Freshman advice? What do you guys think?
I said don't use the toilet.
Facts.
Like, I'd be taking a shit and then like hella people join in.
Try to focus mostly on yourself and not on other people. Try new things even if they don't think they'd like it.
Keep a small circle. Popularity is important.
They don't have to take it too seriously until like junior and senior.
Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Don't take it too hard.
Don't forget to email your teachers if you have any questions. Oh wait, why are you interviewing? Are you trying to talk to a freshman?
Hey guys, another mumbo jumbo sort of commentary presented again. This is an archived script I wrote from a very long time ago, so I decided why the heck not just finalize it and put it out to y'all. Plus, it's the beginning of school, so the timing is just right. Because I'm now a senior in high school, I made a list of advice based on experience from me and what I've observed throughout the years. Freshmen, buckle in tight, and everyone else, you can watch the video for the sake of it. This video is of course going to be about high school in America because my knowledge is limited to where I live, so... Yo, what the heck did I write here? Alright, let's start with whatever I wrote down. Right as the semester starts, I already noticed these type of people. With extremely high expectations and goals that lack any motivation or push. People are like, you know what? Next year I'm gonna be doing big things. I'll be achieving my goals and start getting out of my bubble. So I'm gonna join all these clubs, I'm gonna put myself out there socially and meet all these new people and friends from my high school life. What the fuck? They make such bold statements, but these are the type of people that are introverted and too shy to even raise their hand in class. I don't see anything about them that could verify that you're trying to get out of your comfort zone. What I'm saying is, if you're making such an elevated goal, why are you planning to wait on it to do next year? If you want to start, do it now. And it begins with the baby steps, meaning that you do a small action such as to participate in class if you want to get out of your little bubble. If you can't even voice your own opinion when a teacher asks a question, then come on man. You don't expect yourself to all of a sudden join a club and meet new people and talk to them right away as if you were never shy. Now, the most important and crucial year to get familiar with everyone and the school is of course freshman year. Freshman year is when everybody is new to the school, they don't know the place that well or that many people. Simply, everyone here is on the same boat. With that being said, this is the worst time to get yourself in a relationship. Because when you're in a relationship, I don't care if there's no control, no toxicity, or any type of clinginess, when you're dating someone, there's automatically going to be restrictions on what you do. As much freedom you can give the other person, you're going to spend a lot more time with them than other people for obvious reasons. So you lose a lot of time. A lot of opportunity and chances to discover other people is instead used on one person you're too focused on. Then when the next year comes by, typically people have already settled in with their group, bonds were already built. And I'm not saying that you'll be alone or anything if you don't do anything freshman year, but I can assure you it will be a whole lot easier connecting with people sooner rather than later. Not only that, come on, you're a freshman. What are you, like 13, 14? That is the time where you find your own identity, not other people. You at this time aren't matured yet. You don't know what the f you're doing. People think that they're fully conscious of their actions at a certain age, which was me back then. But reflecting on that now, I was clueless about everything. Me 3 years ago was stupid. And I can be ignorant right now and say the same thing 3 years later. Maybe when I'm 20, I'll think that what I said here was dumb, like how I thought 14-year-old me was dumb. But right now I'm saying, you're dumb, stupid. You're really cringy, but you don't let your past get to you. Oh, that brings me to another point. All the disasters you created in freshman year, middle school. Tell me why people are thinking about their embarrassing moments before they sleep. Other than you, who the hell remembers that? Only you do, and that's inside your head. So get that insecurity out of there. I know it'll be stuck in your head for a long time, but I can lift some weight off your shoulder and guarantee that no one will remember weird shit you do years from now. If I were able to, I would be open to share the dumb things I do and leave it on social media, because it's my past and I moved on from it. I know I'm different, so why should I hide anything because I've grown from it? Honestly speaking, it's nice to open up to people on things like this, or opening up to people in general. You're gonna have a lot of trust issues, people being fake and disloyal, and a bunch of more bad shit. But when you find that one, you're gonna be so happy that you let your guard down and expose yourself to that one person. and it will be worth all the pain that you had to deal with to meet this person. Trust me. Now, regarding education or anything academic, the main thing you have to do to get good grades is to pay attention in class. Actually, let's start from the beginning. Go to fucking class. If you're out here ditching, you have to consider that you missed a whole day of class, and the class will go on with or without you. It's as if you're watching a movie and you skip half an hour in and you continue watching. Won't you be confused? Sure, you can trace backwards using context clues, but it's going to be a lot more work that you don't want to do. Life is going to go on, they're not waiting. So go to class. And when you go to school, you don't go to mess around. You're going there for the main purpose of learning. It's not about pissing off the teacher or making the class entertaining. Actually, that depends. But if you don't trust yourself, I suggest you not put yourself in a position where you can easily doze off, hence meaning don't sit in the back of the class. Especially if your eyesight is bad from binging movies all day, you're gonna struggle with visibility. Personally, I don't mess around in my difficult classes. Subjects that I struggle in, like math and English, I focus. I make sure I understand the lecture because I know I need to work hard. I need to collect this information so I don't have to study and get good ass grades. Because if you pay attention in class, that's basically your study time on the spot. That and homework. And for the other classes like electives, I can chill in that class. Lower effort is put in because I'm able to take it lightly. Those classes are simple for me to grasp the concept, so I use the rest of the time to enjoy myself and act like a dumbass. School isn't all about work, even though it really seems like it. You just gotta know the correct time and place to have fun. You feel me? Since we're talking about school in America, you guys in the US already know the fast food type of learning we receive. Oh my gosh, my throat. I shouldn't have sucked dick, bro. Since we're talking about school in America, you guys in the US already know the fast food type of learning we receive. For those of you who don't know, the way schools are structured to teach is a handful of information thrown at you and you have to memorize, then you do a test on it. After that, you dump out all of the information, then the next lesson comes in and the cycle repeats. It makes no sense, even with the stuff we learned. Students would ask when we would use some of the information in the real world, and the teachers can't even answer that. It's hard to argue that info is useful when we get questions about 35-year-olds trying to track down how many calories they burn when running on a treadmill for 20 minutes after eating like 45 coconuts. I think we can all agree the stuff we learned isn't retained because of the way of learning. It's solely remembering and forgetting. But you have to work by it. Here's what I'm gonna say. Life isn't fair, but you have to play by the rules. If this is the way the school system is teaching, well, shoot. This is how we're gonna roll. You can complain all you want, but this isn't gonna change anytime soon. So you might as well use this energy to follow how the system goes, and that's how you'll succeed. I know, this sucks, I hate it too, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get those grades.
Did you sleep with your teacher? Mr. Wilson? Mr. Wilson! I was failing chemistry!
Last thing on this list is attraction. Puberty hits during these years. Some of us are lucky enough to remain having skin as smooth as silk, and some of us are lucky enough to have skin as smooth as a fucking Ritz cracker. This is all normal and natural. This includes other physical appearances like your body or whatever. I noticed a lot of people are insecure about their overall appearance because they don't fit the look of this wave. And in this wave, the look is more on the feminine side with e-boys and slim bodies. That's the mainstream attraction. But don't forget that this look wasn't considered appealing a few decades ago. Before thick eyebrows, thin eyebrows were a thing. Before slim bodies, dad bods were a thing. Before being hairless, full-on facial hair was a thing. There are many types of attraction, so just because you don't fit the look of today, doesn't mean that you're ugly. And if you do fit this e-boy look nowadays, well, good for you. Puberty hits different on everyone, except for me. I think puberty forgot about me. It was like, oh whoops, I forgot to put hair on you. Oh whoops, I forgot to make you tall. Now I'm a senior in a middle school body. But I can at least thank my adult voice that I can catfish online. I bet none of y'all can imagine how I look. Anyway, if you see a hairless midget, that's probably me. You could wave and say hi, but I'll probably flip you off. Okay, that's all I have in this mumble jumble script I wrote. I know most of what I said is useless because this is pre-corona, but if you have any disagreements or anything you want to add on to, feel free to comment it down below. I will end this off with something short but sweet. Penis.